Hey, my name is Sean Shaler, and I just replaced my awful old, overbearing black garage shelves. They were like those, medium duty storage shelves, and they took up, half the room, it felt like. So for my birthday, I got these cheap white IKEA Gersby shelves, and I moved all my stuff in. I repainted the room, added a hair more light, and it wasn't much of a remodel job, but I'm going to call it a remodel. And I've been needing for a long time to sort through my Nintendo Switch games. I've always wanted to document them, so you can see the handy dandy Excel sheet. Oh, other side, there we go. You can see the handy dandy Excel sheet. And, oh, thanks, wife. And I'm going to document them, and I'm going to alphabetize them on the shelf. Just going to start grabbing the numbered ones and then the A's. I'm going to start putting them on the shelf in alphabetical order and documenting them in this Excel sheet over here. I don't know. It seemed like a fun Saturday. I've got football on over there if you hear me yelling or anything like that. I don't really care so much about that game, so I probably won't yell too much. But yeah, gonna start alphabetizing and documenting to the sounds of Sonic. What did I put on? Sonic and Knuckles plus Sonic 3, the official soundtrack. So to the stylings of, what's his name? Yuzo Koshiro? Is that the Sonic guy? Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me. So yeah, just gonna start finding A's. So I think I've got all my A's and B's here. Okay. Among Us, Alex Kidd, Alwa's collection, pardon me, Atari Flashbacks, Animal Crossing, Arms, that's before Atari Flashback, Astral Chain, All-Star Fruit Racing, which, if this game ran better, this would be a very good Switch kart racing game, like maybe my second favorite on the Switch if it ran better, but it doesn't, and it's very sad. Assassin's Creed, the Ezio Collection. Never know if I'm pronouncing that right. That's Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations. go there. Bunch of bees. So I do have... I have Axiom Verge 1 and 2. I don't have very many stuff that's valuable per se, but that's a smidge more valuable, and it has sentimental value to me. My wife got it for me for my birthday, so I'll probably keep it separate, but I'll document it in order. And Assassin's Creed The Rebel collection. Assassin's Creed Rebel comes after Ezio, okay. And Avicii and Vector Encore Edition. My friend Benjamin told me about this game. I don't really know anything about it or about the artist. He actually likes the artist or the... Is he an art? I think he's a musician. I have basically no idea what I'm looking at here, but he told me to try this game. It's just a very neat rhythm game from an artist he really likes. So put that there. Okay, so I've got the A's. Start punching stuff in. Oh, hi, Heather. No, I'm not counting A, the article. A and the. I'm not going to count those. I'll count everything else, though. Alex. Kid. Miracle. Oh, is that refreshing? Oh, that's gross. I'll have to think about a different way to show that. It keeps refreshing as I'm typing. Yeah, I might think of a different way to show that. Maybe I need to share an application instead. Alex, Kid, Miracle. My statuses are just new, CIB, or loose. And then if I have notes for sentimental things. Let me see if I can fix my Excel sheet real fast. Let's get rid of this. You're gonna see my dusty old arcade machine and our booze. This is the booze cabinet. It's just a mini fridge with booze on top of it, because that feels right to me. Let's do window capture. What is it called? It is a application capture browser. But it is a window capture. Why is it refreshing every time? Right? Let me try. Capture method. Let's try this. I don't know what some of these things mean. We'll give this a shot. I don't think I've got it right necessarily. Let's give it a shot. Like, I probably didn't improve anything. I would say that would be unsettling if every time I typed it just flashed. Oh, that's not a good sign. Ooh, yeah, that's gross. Okay, you know what? I'll do a display capture, and we'll crank it down to just that part, and that's a little weird. Not exactly what I wanted to do, but whatever. Yes, I do. About display capture. You know, I really wish I'd tried typing before I did this. Oh, hey, you can see my channel dashboard there. You don't want to see that. Could have minimized that. How unprofessional of me. Well, there's my channel dashboard to monitor the stream. Okay, let's alt crop. There we go. And hopefully this won't flash at least. Man, what good does a window capture do if it's gonna flash as I'm typing? That's kind of strange, right? Okay, let's go with this. All-star fruit racing. Seriously, it sounds terrible, but it essentially is... I like the power-up system in it a lot, and so it feels childish, but it has just a unique power-up system that I really enjoy, that I think other games should learn from. And drifting. The drifting is unique, and I think other games should learn from the drifting. Ugh, I hate putting additions in things, though. I've still, to this day, never played Among Us. Not because I'm opposed or anything, just hasn't really come up. Two Assassin's Creed collections. I don't love Assassin's Creed, but I'm a sucker for like a cheap collection, and both of those are that. Astral Chain, Atari Flashback Classics, and Avicii Vector Encore Edition. Astral Chain. I need to pop in Astral Chain. I don't love Platinum games. I guess you'd call it hack and slash, right? I don't love those necessarily, but I also might have a bad taste in my mouth because the most recent one, like, I'm not a big Bayonetta person, and that's the most recent one I played was probably the Korra, the Legend of Korra game, and like, it's fine, but it's not really my jam. Okay, B's. I've got Baldur's Gate and Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition. I'm gonna say that's a nice collection to have, even if it's weird to try to play on the Switch. I'd never played old CRPGs, and so it was just nice to be able to try it on anything. I didn't make it very far in it, but and I can see how part of that is attributable to just trying to play that type of game on the Switch. Book. Borderlands Legendary Collection. That's one I've spent a fair bit of time in just because I moderately enjoy the Borderlands games. I'm bad at a lot of shooters, but I do enjoy like a nice grind, loot, make number go bigger type game. Okay, so we have Balan Wonderworld, which I only have as a curiosity that will most likely never be opened, as I believe that the reviews are probably accurate. Baldur's Gate and Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition. Blasphemous Deluxe Edition. I feel like that game is... I wouldn't say it's not... I want to say it's better than it gets credit for, but I think it's just one of them that's not super well known. Maybe not like a cult classic or anything like that, but the people who play it tend to really enjoy it or give it good reviews. Batman Telltale series, BioShock collection, another collection that I just these cheap old 2K collections. I love them. Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2, right? 2. Oh yeah, that's a hard to read title on the cover. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, Book of Unwritten Tales, Borderlands Legendary Collection, and Bubble Bobble for Friends. That's exciting. A lot of collections in the A's and B's. Okay. I don't even like writing Balan Wonderworld in the spreadsheet. Kind of embarrassed to have spent actual human dollars on it. Thankfully, I didn't spend very many, but I don't know why I did it all. I should vote with my dollars better than I do. Edition. Blasphemous. Again, I haven't opened it up, but I should. I like that type of game. It gets good reviews. That should be pretty high on my list of things to actually play soon. Why does everything have colons? So it can poop. Colon joke. I know Ritual of the Night has its issues on the Switch, but that's another one that it's the type of issues that I personally am not sharp enough to sort of notice. If you like point-and-click adventures, the Book of Unwritten Tales, it's kind of like a weird, not always sure who its audience is problem, but it's a pretty charming game. Bubble Bobble for Friends, I didn't even know really existed. I picked it up at Walmart one day off of a kind of buried in a clearance rack, so that was neat. Okay, there's the A's and B's. Let's go dig up C's and D's. There might be more of them. I might have to dig those up one at a time. We'll see. See how it goes. Flip-flop them. Oops. Oh my goodness. I did them completely backwards and how I was stacking them. Smarter people probably noticed that as I was doing it. Oops. Alright, well. So there are a lot of C and D's. I don't know why it feels that way. Or why it is that way. It didn't feel that way. It is that way. And also I forgot Beyond a Steel Sky. No idea what this game is. I just know that I hate slipcovers. And that GameStop... Well, I mean, it might not have been GameStop, but it was sold as new. Even though the slipcover is in just absolute garbage shape. But they still sold it as new. I just probably tore it out of the slipcover. I hate slipcovers. Despise them. Forgot a B. Anyway. I also forgot the Banner Saga Trilogy. I'll get those in first. Then I need to look up Cotton Fantastic Night Dreams Cotton Reboot. I don't actually know if that's a... Like, is it Fantastic Dreams with an F? Or is it Cotton Reboot Fantastic Night Dreams? I'm not sure. Anyway, I forgot Banner Saga Trilogy. Because I am dumb. I'm going to say it's because it started with a T and I hadn't got myself in that mindset yet. You know, that game doesn't get great reviews, but I've got a friend who is very much into that type of turn-based tactical strategy, and he swears by it. Beyond a Steel Sky. Oh, that... yes. Man, I gotta label that. See, it's new, quote unquote, but it's GameStop new, so it's not really new. Put those up. So I know, here's Axiom Verge 1 and 2, that's exciting. So I know it looks dumb to have the boxes like behind the games in the empty shelf space, the empty space between the wall and the shelf. What I did was I went and I grabbed 4-inch by 4-inch by 20-inch boxes, just empty cardboard boxes, that I can shove tchotchkes and things in that I don't necessarily need to see but kind of want to keep at least at this time. So I can shove tchotchkes in and then put behind the games to prop up, say, like the Nintendo Switch box and the stuff on the back row there. Yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea or not. We'll find out. Okay, let's sort C from D. You know, one of the D's I gotta remember, I've got some big box things back here. Not many, but like one of the D's and probably one of the only interesting... Where's my face? There we go. One of the only interesting games that I actually own of, like, fiscal interest, I guess, is the Doom Classics collection, so I can't forget those. I also have Akiba's Trip back there that I forgot. No idea what that game was. It was just a big box that was like $10 from GameStop one time. I have a feeling based on the title that it's probably not my type of game personally. And I forgot about Code Realize. Wintertide Miracles, another one I don't know the game. It's just a pretty big box, so I bought it. Okay, let's split up C's and D's. A story, contract. Okay. Creature in the Well, that's one I look forward to opening at some point. Collection goes 4. Wait, am I doing this backwards? No, I think I've got it right this time. I learned my lesson. Darkest Dungeon. I gotta look up Cotton still. Kriz Tales. I'm not sure what that one is. I think it's a relatively inexpensive JRPG. Curved Space gets bad reviews, but then somebody that I trust said for a $10 Best Buy game that, you know, like for $10 he legitimately enjoyed it for a few minutes. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. Always wanted the one with the controller, but I missed out on a decent deal on that back at the time. Unfortunately. That's alright. Crash Team Racing, Nitro Field, and 4 It's About Time. Chicken Police. That's a fun, what do you call it? Visual novel? Interactive visual novel? Is that what you call those? Point and click kind of thing? I didn't play it on the Switch. I played it just a cheap Steam version. And it was surprisingly good, but I also kind of enjoy those types of games. Like, I'm going to say more casual, less action-intensive games. Okay. Cat Quest plus Cat Quest 2 Possum Pack. That's a good one. I feel like everybody should probably have that one. It's a surprisingly decent and adorable little RPG. Clubhouse Games. Where does L go? Here we go. Chicken Police. I really wish I should have just done C without D. Catherine Full Body. A risque puzzle platformer? But my understanding is that it's not as risque as it would seem at face value. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, that's one my wife and I like to play together. Capcom Belt Action Collection. Go get the Japan physical version instead of the beat 'em up classics. Go get the Japan or worldwide Capcom Belt Action Collection, and it kind of has everything from both games stuffed onto a cart. It's great. Crosscode is great. Love it. Played this on Steam that I got from the, let me think, was the Ukraine bundle? Like I paid like, 10 or 20 bucks and got just a massive, insane number of games from a website. What is it? Itch.io? Is that it? Or Itch.io? I don't know for sure. But I played it on Steam. I loved it. That was adorable. And Carry In is kind of a fun reverse horror game. Okay, Crosscode. And don't forget about Code Realize. Okay. So, Capcom Belt Action Collection is great. Would recommend importing. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Great little first party holdover from the Wii U. Oh, that's CIB. The Cat Quest plus Cat Quest 2 Possum Pack specifically, I mean, it's one that I talk about a fair bit, just because it's a pair of just fun little games, and there's times when it goes on sale and it's not very expensive, and they're just kind of surprisingly good. But you also don't see it that often. It's not expensive, but it's not very common, maybe? Destroy Plus. There we go. Clubhouse Games is probably a little overbaked for what it is, but I really enjoy it just to like be able to play those stupid like Mancala, decent kind of video poker, that sort of things. Like I do enjoy those types of games. I know it's kind of silly, but I enjoy that a lot. Or even just like the little electric track car racers. I don't know why, it's just that game gives me a lot of, it's more of a nostalgia treat than it is an actual game, and I'm okay with that. Collection of Mana. Mine's got like a weird, some kind of weird reprint cover or reversible cover. Maybe is the word. Reversible. Yeah, it's just interesting. Wonder why. Anyway, I'm going to take it off because I don't care for the reversible. It is reversible, and also the spine just kind of moved, like it was like an interchangeable spine specifically. I'm sure you don't care about such things. Great collection, though. It was great to finally be able to play Collection of Mana on any different platform. Or sorry, Secret of Mana on any different platform. I'd never really played it before because I never had it on the Super Nintendo. Never played Connect Tank. I don't even know if I know what it is. Huh. Contra Rogue. Rogue Core is not good. Let my nostalgia get the better of me there. Oh, I forgot Code Realize. There's like too many special characters in that game and it needs one more. Where's Cotton at? Let's figure out what Cotton's deal is. Cotton, Fantastic Night Dreams Reboot? They call it Cotton Reboot Fantastic Night Dreams, so we're gonna go with that. So it goes here, I think. Make sure. Yes. I don't know if it's worth noting. I do have the imported version of that. Maybe I should note that somewhere. Put it over here in my notes. Where are we at? Oh, all the Crash Bandicoot, everything. Don't think I ever opened this one. Crash Bandicoot 4. Nope. Creature in the Well. Not sure what that one's about, but I've just had a very engaging cover. I got it as part of a trade. No idea really what I was looking at, but it just, I don't know, it just looked neat. Tails. Crosscode. Curved space. Okay, there's our C's. Okay, let's not forget Doom the Classics collection. Okay, so let me think about this. Left to right. Oh yeah, this is gonna have some of my favorite games on the entire on the entire console in here. I am drinking, also watching football, drinking an assaulted Oreo cookie type beer from Weirdworks. Cody, if you're watching, I'm gonna give you a pass on this one. I don't love it. There's too much going on. It's just too much. But Heather likes it a lot, so I'm gonna say it's good, but not for me. I'm gonna give you a pass if you're watching. If you're not watching, then I don't like it and I want a better beer next time. I don't think you'll watch. That's fine. Double Dragon. 4. This game, this is, I want to say imported from, where did we import this from? I don't want to say Japan, but we definitely, but I don't know, it's still got like the standard. I need to learn more about like my covers and what they tell me. It used to be very rare. It is no longer very rare. It's from One Print Games, and the long and short of it is I imported like 3 games from Korea or somewhere, but I don't know if this is the international version. And then I just dropped it. What I'm getting at is it's a lot of fun. It is a very fun party game, or a game to play with friends who enjoy puzzle solving. Like, I would recommend it. Used to be very rare. I don't believe it really is anymore. Oh, I forgot a couple of C games. Oops. Man, I'm bad at this. Okay. Doom. Slayers. Dragon Quest. That's the reason for the season here. Dragon Quest 2. I guess I'm going to put that there. That's hard. I don't really know where to. Double Dragon Neon. Destroy all humans. And there's also multiple Dragon Ball games. I even feel like I'm missing one. Fighter Z, Xenoverse 2, and Fighter Z, Xenoverse 2, and Kakarot plus A New Power Awakens. Kakarot? I don't know how to pronounce that. Xenoverse. Fighter Z, okay. Let's go here. And I'm missing one. There's somewhere over there, there's the World Heroes, Dragon Ball Super World Heroes, the kind of card playing one. That's over there somewhere. Digimon Story, Cyber Sleuth, and Survive. I do love pretty much all things Digimon. Haven't opened up Survive yet, but I certainly will. Darksiders War Mastered and Darksiders 3. Yeah, I gotta put these up here. I'm running out of hand room. And Dead by Daylight, and then I'm missing, again, that Dragon Ball Super World Heroes mission, something like that. I forget what it's called. Dead by Daylight. And then I forgot. Cruisin' Blast, and this is a big one, Castlevania Anniversary Collection. Very excited about that. That's the Best Buy version. I wonder if that's worth noting. It might be. I would say that Cruisin' Blast is probably my second favorite racing game on the system currently. I would like a better sim on the system somewhere. A better sim racer. But at this time, if I want to play racing games, since All-Stars Fruit Racing doesn't play quite like I want, I usually play Mario Kart when I'm in a Mario Kart mood, or Cruisin' Blast, and also great for parties like Mario Kart. short spurt, great racing. I love it. I'm a big fan. And Castlevania Anniversary Edition. Sorry, Castlevania Anniversary Collection. My mistake. Let's do... I'll note Best Buy. Since it's one of the limited run games, so I'll do... How do I want to... I'm overthinking it. That'll be fine. Sean, stop overthinking. Okay, let's go put these up. I don't know if this is true or not, but it feels like Carrion had an expensive edition also, but I don't know if that one... Carrion, let's look it up. Carrion Switch. See what we get here. Gotta verify my age. Interesting. Carrion. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there was a really expensive edition or version or limited run something of that at one time. I don't have that one. Obviously. I'm very cheap. That's what you'll... Special Reserve? Is that? I don't know. I'm not going to note that one, though, because it's not, to me at least, at the same place as the limited run games having Best Buy and regular variants. Okay. This is an exciting letter. D is I sound like Sesame Street. D is an exciting letter. Okay. Darkest Dungeon. Collector's Edition. Is that? Haven't opened it yet, but I bought it used. Darksiders 3. Darksiders War Mastered. I want Darksiders Genesis. I don't know if I'd care too much for 2 or 3. War Mastered, okay, but I want to... I think I want to play Genesis. I don't think I've opened either of those either. Nope. Diablo 3 Eternal Collection is very well possibly one of my most played Switch games to this point. Dead Cells I bought with extremely high hopes, and it's just not for me. It's obviously a great game. I'm not going to argue with people, but it's not for me. What about... I want to learn more about this Death Squared purchase I made. Yeah, it just looks like... So there might be a limited edition from First Print Games or One Print Games that may or may not be worth a little more, but I just have the standard edition with no snazzy cards or stickers or anything. that I imported in a bundle. It was a great purchase though. It was like three games that I imported, and it took a long time to ship. But 2 of them I was totally unfamiliar with, and really I just wanted Death Squared cheap to play on the Switch. And I did not pay all that much. It was on eBay, so I, still paid a relatively fair amount, but it was a good deal. Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. I like that game a lot. It doesn't feel like a Digimon game. But it's fine because it just feels like a pretty solid JRPG that kind of reminds me of the Shin Megami Tensei proper series. And so even though I wanted it to feel more like real Digimon, in a nostalgic way, what I got was still a pretty good game, at least in my opinion. The Disney Classic Games collection I have is the one that has Jungle Book also, so it's Jungle Book, Lion King, Aladdin version. Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. That's one I've not opened it, but I understand that it's got like the snazzy Shyamalan twist about halfway through, and it's not quite what you expect based on the cover. 64. This one is, I think, oh, I did it the other way around. The Doom 64 is the Best Buy version from Limited Run Games. I don't think I have any, like, Limited Run Games proper, if that makes sense. I think I have only Best Buy, which is absolutely fine. Doom Slayers. I wish Doom Slayers collection played just a little bit better. I did not open it just because I was scared of the reviews saying it didn't play great. But I was a little sad. I very much wanted to play it. It's another one that I imported, but I think I just ultimately imported the regular version from another country. When I say imported, I mean just bought from an international seller. Man, I'm not sure though. It doesn't have the PAL thing on it, and it doesn't have the Japan thing on it, so maybe I'm thinking I bought it from Play Asia, but I just bought the regular edition version from, like, the regular North America version from Play Asia. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. That could be. Double Dragon 4 and Double Dragon Neon. Those are both Best Buy versions. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 on the side of the box is spelled Dragon Ball one word. The rest of them are 2 words. It bugs me. I'm going to spell it 2 words. Okay, now we get to my favorite part. So we have Dragon Quest plus Dragon Quest 2 plus Dragon Quest 3, and that was imported. Those are the mobile versions, I believe, and you can get them individually on the eShop. But gotta go international to import a physical version. The longest title in Switch game history. Dragon Quest XI S, Echoes of Evolution of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition. Ian gave me that for my birthday. Oh, I should put that in there. Ian Hartford, bless your soul. Are there any others where I should have, like, cute notes included? Any other especially... Not that I know of. It's hard to tell what my wife got me for my birthday because she pretty much just lets me get what I want for myself for my birthday, and then the downside of that is that it all pretty much flows together. I think that's the only super sentimentally meaningful one so far. Huh. Anyway, where am I at? Dragon Quest Builders, which is fine, but Dragon Quest Builders 2 is one of my favorite Switch games. Favorite Switch games of all time. It's fantastic. Okay, I'm going to try to find the other Dragon Ball game and put these up. I think the Dragon Ball game is like Super Dragon Ball World Heroes, and maybe that's why I didn't see it initially. I'm relatively confident. Now we're going for E's and F's. Oh, it's gonna bother me that like the world ends with you and Neo the world's ends with you aren't gonna be together. That's gonna it's gonna bug me. Gross. Ugh, can't get that out of my head now. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna leave these sit right here. For the new Super Mario Brothers, that's not going to go by the other Super Mario Brothers. That's painfully annoying. Wasn't getting a lot of E's and F's, so I did E, F, and G. Who's messaging me? Busy categorizing. Oh, somebody complaining that Alabama is probably going to get in the playoffs now. How sad. Okay, EFG. Let's see, Elder Scrolls. Let's go E's, F's. E, F. Fair number of G's. E, F, G, E, F, G, F, G, 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 G. Yeah, number of G's. Okay. E's are easy. We got Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, which is my most played Switch game. Probably my most played game all time, I think. Ever Forward. Not familiar with that, but I have every intention of opening it someday. It is open, but just in the GameStop. It's GameStop new, not actual new. Enter the Gungeon, which I did not care for. Other people did, but again, not my kind of game. And Ember, EMBR, looks like one of those kind of silly, gimmicky games I probably wouldn't enjoy. But it was inexpensive and had a nice, I don't know, a charming look to it. EMBR. Oh, Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls. I have not downloaded that latest. It's like $20 to get the latest, I don't know, downloadable content for the Elder Scrolls on the Switch, and I haven't paid the $20 yet because that feels like buying a digital game, and that feels dirty to me. Like, I should do it. I know I'll get $20 out of it because it's Skyrim, but I want to, what is it called? Eastward? I think it's called Eastward. That's a relatively recent one, or at least that I see pop up more recently. And I keep thinking I have it, but I don't. Skyrim? Huh. I thought it was like the full collection or definitive edition or some garbage Skyrim name like that. Okay. Final Fantasy 12 has another one of those like alternate spine covers on it. Sorry, I don't know where it came from. You know, maybe somebody put a lot of effort home making that. I bought it used. I bought like all of them that have a spine cover. I bought used on Mercari, so somebody probably, I'll keep them. Somebody put time and effort. Okay, the Falconeer, Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac Age, Friday the 13th. Forager, that's one of those Humble Bundle published games. Forager, that's before Friday the 13th. Fault, Milestone 1. That's completely unfamiliar. Fire Emblem Warriors. Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Okay, let's do that. The Falconeer looks fun. It got kind of mediocre reviews. But it's one that I have every intention of opening and at least tootling around in. It's like a big open... My understanding is it's a big kind of open world and you get to fly through it. And any game that does flying well, I kind of find joy in almost regardless of the quality of the rest of the game if the flying feels done well. You know what? And I'm missing... I have Final Fantasy X and X-2 somewhere, and I missed that. Still hanging out over there somewhere. next longest title in the history of Switch game titles. Okay. Oh, I guess I actually gotta organize them. I suppose G-Darius goes first. Gal Metal, Game Builder Garage. Oh, Gallic Z plus Skulls of the Shogun. That's a terrible combination of two. Like, neither game is horrible, but they're both just not good. And it's one of those that I got suckered in by my love for collection type things. Ghost Parade, G.I. Joe. Okay. Geo-Rifters, Ghost Parade, Ghostbusters, G.I. Joe, God Eater 3, Grandia HD Collection. That's another one of those that was like PlayAsia imported to get the physical collection for not an exorbitant sum of money. Also is a good plan, I thought. The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles and Gris from Devolver. God Eater's got the alternate spine I don't care for. Move that back. If this person's not watching, I can verify from empirical evidence on my stream stats that that person is not watching. But, you know, I don't want them to feel bad. They did nice work if they did it themselves. Okay. G-Darius HD. Gal Metal, which I was disappointed in. I loved the music in there, but I just couldn't get it to work right, to register right. And I was disappointed because I would happily just play a pretty clean rhythm drum game with the Joy-Cons. If it worked right, sorry. Yeah, the Skulls of the Shogun and Galaxy, the Void are just... So neither one's awful, that's just they're both not good. It's cheap, I guess, that's all I'll give it. Game Builder Garage, sneaky amount of fun playing other people's games, right? So if you're not into the idea of like, oh, learn to program your own games and such, you can have a lot of fun going on the internet and playing other people's games. People do some incredible things in it, I will say that. Ghostbusters, the video game remastered. It's neat. It's good, it's enjoyable, I liked it. Oh, I should put... I guess I haven't gotten to it yet. Not quite there yet. G.I. Joe Operation Blackout is bad. Not offensive bad, just kind of regular bad. God Eater 3, India HD Collection. That was a JP import. Awesome. Almost time for another beer. Everything. H and I. Probably not many I's. Probably not many H's. Oh, there's Final Fantasy. Oops. Okay, not a ton here. I did forget a couple of F's. Here's Final Fantasy, Foreclosed, and Flashback. I forgot. HOA, Hotline Miami Collection, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Oh, I do have that. I didn't know I had that. Human Fall Flat, Hat in Time, Hot Wheels, Unleashed. Sorry, I didn't finish the title. Hades. Haven't opened it yet. I know. Very embarrassed. The Hunt Down. That's one I look forward to playing. I think that's going to be better than I expect. Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. I'm going to put that above Age of Calamity. I'm not really counting definitive as a word. Immortals Phoenix Rising. Okay. Let's do these F's I forgot first. Foreclosed. The cover of Foreclosed looks great. I don't know why. I love the appearance of this cover. Not sure why. That's all that sold me on it, though. It's all it took. Let's see, X. Flashback, which I never played back in the day and didn't strike me as my kind of game after I picked it up and tried it on the Switch. That's alright. I'm glad I tried it, and it's not very expensive, but didn't stick for me. Okay. Hades. A hat in time. Hoa? Not really sure. Hot Wheels Unleashed looks good enough, but I got it at the same time as Cruisin' Blast, literally the same day at the same swap meet, and it just doesn't. Every time I want to play racing, I just play Cruisin' Blast or Mario Kart, and then therefore have not opened it. But I'm sure it's good. It looks good, or at least good-ish. Man, I don't open a lot of games that start with H. Hunt Down looks good. That's very high on my things to play next or to try next at least. I don't care for the Hyrule Warriors or Fire Emblem Warriors or Dynasty Warriors game tropes. Not sure why. I will say I like the Age of Calamity fits into the Breath of the Wild universe. I think that's cool. Immortals Phoenix Rising is one I do like a whole lot. I am very fond of that game, especially at the price point. I think it is a great... You could convince me. It probably doesn't happen very often because it does have its sort of audience and targeting problems, kind of, and it's not maybe the sexiest feeling game. But you could convince me that I have more fun in a lot of ways with it than I do with Breath of the Wild. And I like Breath of the Wild a lot. Ooh, so close. JKL is going to have some weird Heather games in it. Absolutely blaming her. forgot. I have Hyperlight Drifter Special Edition too. Also, not two. Sorry. More L's than I anticipated in here. I didn't think about that. J, K, 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 L, 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 J, J, K, J, L, wait, K, L, there we go. Oh, I ruined my rhythm. Okay. So the J's, we've got the Just Dance, and that's purely a Heather thing. I'm not a dancer. Not that I'm ashamed, or that you should be ashamed. Just not my style. Just Dance 2020, 2021, 2022. John Wick Hex, which is like mediocre, but it has a role. And Just Die already. John Wick Hex, like, it's super cheap. I wouldn't say it's extremely common. It's pretty common. Didn't sell well, so it's not that common, I guess. But like, it has a place, a niche that would, the people that would enjoy it. Hi, babe. What's up? Are you ready for... No, John Wick Hex. Although I didn't like Just Die Already either. The J's is pretty much mostly Heather. Are you ready for another beer? I am. Excellent. The more I went into that one, I didn't like it, but I can see why you and Cody like it.
Entertaining. Crazy ways to die.
No, it's a beer.
He hasn't played Just Die Already?
The beer that Cody Buse gave us.
Oh, was terrible.
This one.
This new one was real good.
Yeah. Oh, I was just... Are you drunk? Yeah, no, I'm just okay with it. I can see why you like it, though.
Oreo-esque.
We were talking about very different things.
Oh, okay. Well, you had Just Die Already. That's when I tuned into your conversation.
Oh, yeah. So. No, I mean, it was dumb. It didn't hold my... I don't like that kind of... I mean, I'm glad you did. That's fine.
I had never played a game with, like, the kind of floppy...
Those, like, what are they, like, ragdoll mechanics?
Ragdoll, that's right. So that was entertaining.
Killer... Kingdom... It's gonna bug me that certain things, like, The World Ends With You isn't gonna be next to Neo, The World Ends With You, but I'm gonna put them together because I'm a rebel.
Ooh, rebel you.
I am a rebel. Okay, well, let's crack open a different beer. I suppose we can go a lighter direction this time, can we?
Sure.
Like just Yinglings or...
Yeah.
Ooh, we should text Vlad, too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I don't know why I'm thanking you. Thank you for having beer with me, I guess. Heather, that was inappropriate. Gotta text my pal Vlad. Awesome. So we did J's, K's, Katamari. This is actually a big heather pile. Katamari Damashi. I still don't know how to pronounce it. I always say Damashi. That's a heather game. Kiwi is silly and fun. We haven't played it on the Switch, but I've played it elsewhere. Killer Queen Black, not my type of game, but I can see, like, it's very good. I can see what makes a great arcade experience. Used to be a big Kingdom Hearts fan. Kind of fell out when I couldn't tell what was happening anymore. Oh, wrong. Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning. This is one of those, like... What am I trying to say? These THQ Nordic games, and when I say THQ, I kind of get, like, bad flashbacks of horrible THQ Nickelodeon garbage. THQ Nordic is more Nordic than THQ. They got flack for, like, bringing a lot of... Some flack, not a lot, for bringing a lot of games kind of half-heartedly to the modern gen, you know, the Xbox One, the PS4, the Switch at the time, for kind of half-heartedly porting these games over, or remastering these games, or whatever you want to call it, without really making any changes. And I get that, but at the same time, they're the types of games, in a lot of cases, that I'm just glad made it over. You know, I thought it was great to have Darksiders and Kingdoms of Amalur in particular. Like, I hadn't even thought about that game in a decade, and then all of a sudden I was playing it on the Switch and I really enjoyed it. So I'm just glad that they brought it over, even if it was admittedly pretty lazy. Kataria Fables is the same people who made Cat Quest plus Cat Quest 2 Possum Pack. Got a thing for cats. What's up, Heather? I don't know. What do you want to eat? I probably need 45 more minutes anyway. So if you just want to make your own thing, or you have leftovers. Yeah. I've never played Kataria Fables, and I saw that it was allegedly not as good as Cat Quest, but it's made by the same people, so I gotta look how to spell this, but the Kunio-kun World Classics collection is another one of the JP import, like, get it physical over there because we only have it digital here, or something akin to that. Make sure I can spell it right, though. Kunio-kun, the World Classics collection. Okay. And then L's. Lots of The Legend of Zelda here. Oh, I didn't reorder these yet. Breath of the Wild, Link's Awakening, Skyward Sword. Lego. A lot of Lego. Oh, Labyrinth of Refrain. Forgot about that. Little dragons. Okay. Just kidding on the Legend of Zeldas. I mean, there's a lot. Labyrinth of Refrain. Coven of Dusk. Now come the Legend of Zelda. 2, 3. You know, to be fair, there's more Lego than Legend of Zelda. I'm really excited for. I can't remember if it's rumors or if it was kind of confirmed or whatever, but for the Wind Waker, and was it like Wind Waker and Twilight Princess getting those Wii U ports pulled up to the Switch? That would be amazing. The Lego games never really stick with me, but I'm still always tempted to just get them. Like, I'm always excited to have them. Okay. Life is Strange. Not familiar with that. Just got that the other day on sale. Black Friday, I think. Little Dragons Cafe. Almost exclusively because I had the name Dragons in the title. This one I'm proud of. Little Nightmares 1 and 2. I got the PAL version to import the combination physically. I have just 2 or 3 PAL imports. Like 2 of them are on accident, but this one was on purpose because I think that's the only way you can get it physical is the PAL version, if I'm not mistaken. Luminous Remastered is a Best Buy version of a limited run game. Keep forgetting Hyperlight Drifter Special Edition also. Wonder when Sonic and Knuckles OST turned off. Let's get that back going. There we go. Hyperlight Drifter. Okay, where am I at? What comes after L? M and N. I think this is going to be a pretty big pile. Let's see. Okay, so this has 2 for sure that I'm not counting. I'm not putting New Super Mario Brothers away from Super Mario Brothers. And I'm not putting Neo The World Ends With You away from The World Ends With You. That's outrageous. This is a big pile. I should have just worked with one pile. Just quite a few M's. No shortage of N's. Forgot a K. Yes, quite a few M's. Okay. Let's party. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay. Kimco RPG Omnibus. I'm sure is a collection of RPGs I would not enjoy. It's a JP importer. Pretty sure PlayStation, or sorry, PlayAsia purchase. File that in a second. Who's hollering at me? Leave me alone. Okay. Sorry, that was probably louder than it needed to be. Quite a few Mega Mans. Maneater, Mega Man 11, Mario Kart, Mario and Sonic. Kart, Mario, I guess Mario and Sonic. This was before Mario Kart. Minecraft, Monster Crown, Mario plus Rabbids. Oof, do I put plus ahead of and? All these tough questions. Metal Unit, Mextermination Force. Those both sound like fun games to me. Mega Man 0. Mega Man X Legacy Collection 1+2. Mega Man Legacy Collection 1+2. Minecraft Dungeons Ultimate Edition, Monster Hunter Rise, Monster Hunter Stories, Monster Crown, Monstrum, Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, My Hero 1's Justice, Mutant Muds Collection. Excited to see that on the Switch. My Friend Pedro. Wait, I'm doing this backwards, right? No, I'm not. I'm fine. Keep messing myself up. Ms. Man. That's fun. Mortal Kombat. Monster Harvest. Metro Redux. There we go. That's a pretty big pile. Some fun stuff in here, though, at the end. It's a good pile. A lot of big names, though. Okay. Maneater is a lot of fun. If you haven't played it, I'd recommend. You play as the shark. Very underappreciated game. Mario plus Rabbids. I was showing you, idiot. CIB. There we go. Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Probably the best cheap game you can find for the Nintendo Switch. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020. Oh, that's new. I think I brought that with the intention of playing it with my brother, and then it didn't arrive in time. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Mech Extermination Force. That just sounds fun. I probably won't open that. That was a kind of a gift from a friend, and it's relatively uncommon, I think, but don't quote me on that. I might be wrong. Mech Extermination Force. Let's call it payment. It's kind of payment. Mega Man 11, Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 plus 2, Mega Man X Legacy Collection 1 plus 2, Mega Man 0/ZX Collection. Metal Unit. Just by chance, this was the other half of my payment gift from Adam. Metro Redux. Just finally got that. Always kind of meant to play it. You know what I should do? Little Nightmares 1 and 2 PAL import. That was a gift from my wife. 2022 birthday gift from my wife. What's the other thing she got? Axiom Verge. Did I forget to put Axiom Verge in? I did. Okay. Well, that was 2 also. So, Axiom Verge. And also, I have the Metroid Dread Collector's Edition. That's what made me think of this. Excellent. The monster games. It's an easy way to get my attention, though. Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin is one that I have PAL import, but by accident. It was a Christmas gift from my mom. I don't think she knew. I don't think she knew. Which is fine. Mutant Muds collection I just got from the Best Buy thing? I don't know. My dog's upset. Got 2. Charlie, what's up, man? He's upset. I bought My Hero and One's Justice and One's Justice 2 like at the same time because for some reason, I don't know if I had a dream or something, that they were beat 'em ups and not fighting games. And I do like beat 'em ups and I don't like fighting games. And so, yeah, I picked them up and then I was disappointed when I realized it was probably a dream I had. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl was disappointing. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection, save a few bucks by importing it. Need for Speed, kind of the same boat as like Hot Wheels, where I got a similar time frame to Cruise and Blast. And so then I just haven't put it in. Next someone has a 2-pack that I would like because I'm addicted to 2-packs. I've never played them. I understand that they're very much Pokemon clones, but maybe slightly more, at least the reviews I remember of Extinction were that it was sort of slower and more deliberate battles, which makes a big difference in those games. So that's most of what you're doing. Neo Geo Pocket Color Selection Volume 1. That's another one I'm really grateful just that it exists. It's just a nice way to be able to play a lot of those games where there's not a lot of nice ways to play a lot of those games. And then I imported mine, just again to save a few bucks. Nintendo Switch Sports. Hey, I think golf is out for Nintendo Switch Sports. And then Neverwinter Nights. That's another accidental. Oh, I'm typing the wrong thing. Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition, and that's again another PAL import. She just kind of went crazy on eBay that year, and it was great. I got a lot of great Switch games for that Christmas. Okay. Let's get Kenko and the M's. Scary big pile here I don't care for. There could be a lot of O and P also. Octopath Traveler, Outer Worlds. Here's some O's. A lot of P's, not many O. Owlboy, that's a good one. Oddworld, Munch's Odyssey, Oddworld, Stranger's Wrath HD. Ori the Collection. Ori the Collection, that's one you should go get if you can. It's a great collection of great games. And I'm missing the Oddworld. There's like an Oddworld collection somewhere. Let me organize these and then I'll go grab it. Several Pokemons. Legends, Let's Go Eevee, Shield, Shining Pearl, Toy Explorer Edition, Super Mario Penguin Wars, Plants vs. Zombies, Poison Control, oh, lights flickering back there. It's creeping me out. Persona 5 Strikers. Here we go. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Not a regular one. Brilliant one. Pac-Man Museum. Persona 5 Royal. Glad that came. Panzer Dragoon. That's another one of the Best Buy limited runs. Rocky and Rocky. The Persistence. Not really sure what that game is at all. Puyo Puyo Tetris. Again, somewhere I've got the Ori collection. No, the Oddworld collection, sorry. Hey Charlie, come here, buddy. Charlie's not getting enough attention today. Okay, I found Oddworld HD Collection. Oddworld Collection, sorry. Overcooked All You Can Eat, that's definitely a wife game. And Planescape Torment plus Icewind Dale. Same story as Baldur's Gate 1 plus Baldur's Gate 2. Just glad to have had a chance to try it at all. Excellent. Octopath Traveler. It was good. It didn't hold my attention, but I generally liked it. World Collection for Nintendo Switch. Seems like unnecessary detail. It's a good collection to get, though. Oddworld. Munch's Odyssey. Stranger's Wrath D. Got a colon. Ori. The collection. Again, both those games are great. Go grab that collection, absolutely. The Outer Worlds. You know what? This was a 2020 or 2021 Christmas gift from Mom and Dad. I get them mixed up sometimes. Probably 2021. Charlie, are you in trouble, dude? Are you in trouble? Owlboy is a great game that nobody talks about much. It's been on the Switch for ages, and it was in development for a long time. Like, it wasn't new when it got to the Switch, I don't think, and it was in development a long time before that, so I get it, but it's a very good game. Even Paper Mario, it's just weird to me to put it away from other Marios, with the exception of at least it is its own, like, it is a separate game and always has been. Okay, CID. Museum Moon. Panzer Dragoon is another one of those Best Buy limited run games. Penguin Wars. There's not much to it, but it is fun for what it is. It's a port of an older game. I don't remember the Persistence at all. I'm excited. I just got Persona 5 Royal. I think that was a relatively recent release, relatively recent-ish release. And I was excited to see that on a platform I could actually get and enjoy. That light keeps flickering, it's freaking me out. Pocky and Rocky Reshrined. Is another one that, you know, I played the old Pocky and Rocky games and I just remember them being pretty hard. I didn't own them, but just like a neat thing to bring back into the modern times. Boy is kind of I'm not kind of, it's definitely a kid's game. I don't really know how it came into my possession, but it's not a bad kid's game by any stretch of the imagination. Poison Control has a weird spine thingy to it. I'm gonna take out. It looks interesting. I don't know what it's all about, but ooh, Contaminated Edition. Funny. I didn't quite get this back in there right. Okay, now we're on to the Pokemon games. I haven't gotten either of the new Pokemon games yet, but it looks fun. On the other hand, Arceus didn't do much for me. I wasn't super happy with Arceus. I'm glad they tried something new. It's not that I hated it or anything. It's just that I would have definitely just kept playing Shield. And skipped Arceus altogether, but I don't know. I bought it and I tried it. Didn't care for it. We're getting close. We are getting close. It's going to be a lot of RST. I'm going to go one at a time on those. Okay. S R G. Oh yeah, it's gonna be 3 big piles, I think. Man, that is freaking me out. Oh, wrong spot. Okay, so ours weren't too bad. Quite a few S's. Ours, I got Remothered, Ring Fit Adventure, Robotics Double Pack, Rune Factory 4 Special. Really cheap Rune Factory 4 Special. There's a lot of gameplay in there for not a whole lot of money. Risk of Rain 2, which includes Risk of Rain 1, another one I'd recommend. And River City Girls, another one I'd recommend. And Return of the Obra Dinn. I'd say it looks very interesting. I probably won't open it. I don't think it would be my type, but I don't know. I like the visual novel things. But the whole black and white, it feels like it's going to be hard to look at. I don't think I'll ever open that one. Remothered. Broken Porcelain. Probably one I don't really need to have. I don't think it's good by any stretch. Not on the Switch, at least. New. Sure. CIB. 2020 Christmas present from Heather's parents. I think they were trying to tell us something. Risk of Rain 2. Those are interesting because they're different games. They're each different, but they're both relatively good at what they do. River City Girls, that's a JP import to get a cheaper physical version. I think we can get a physical version here that I think is prohibitively expensive. Don't know anything about Robotic Notes Double Pack. E4 Special. I know you should play Rune Factory for Special. Let's get these out of my way. I forgot a few. I didn't even finish checking my shelves. Rolling Sky Collection. That was part of that weird import purchase I got off eBay. But I don't think it's an import, you know? At least I'm not sure. Rustler. Probably no real need to have that game. Don't think it's any good. Plus it should be down here. What's next? Retro City Rampage. That was sort of payment for a thing. Oh, I didn't move it up far enough though. Okay, interesting. And then 2 Resident Evil collections. The Resident Evil Origins collection. And the Resident Evil Triple Pack. Not a big Resident Evil guy, but again, you got great collections of great old games. I still, you know, I don't know. I want them on my shelf. Maybe someday I'll play them. Probably not, if I'm being honest, but maybe someday. Okay. Just you stay there. Now let's get these out of my way. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is a big one. Let's get this split up. It's a lot of stuff. Hang out over here, Tease. Be back. Oh my goodness. Some great stuff in here, though. And yeah, I'm putting Dragon. I'm not gonna have 4 Dragon Ball games in one place and then Super Dragon Ball in another place. It'll murder me to think that way. Oh crap! Calm down, Sean. There we go. Oh, and I've already forgotten a couple of things. Super Monkey Ball was the Sonic Mania. Oh yeah, I forgot several things. Prinny Presents. Spyro, SpongeBob. Oh. Sonic Colors. Okay, let's file these first. I'll come back to those. Let's do Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Up with the D's. And that's gonna bother some people, but B. Ooh, fine, that's gonna be a sucker because of all the movement. Okay. We are getting close, which is good because I'm getting tired. I also forgot Prinny Presents NIS Classics Volume 1. I want Volume 2 and 3. I think Volume 3 has the game Rhapsody on it, which is a really fun game. Prinny Presents NIS. Good old Prinny. Nobody knew who he was. I'm sure some people did. I'm being a jerk. Prinny Presents NIS Classics 1. Okay. And here, plus. Okay. Samurai Jack is one I'm proud of. It's still the Best Buy one, but probably one of the more valuable things I have. It's not incredibly valuable, but relative to the other stuff I have. Speaking of Best Buy versions of limited run games, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. It's a great one. Go get it. Excuse me. Shin Megami. I should realize I should keep talking or I'm gonna fall asleep while I'm working. Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Remaster. I'll open that one at some point. I like Shin Megami Tensei games. Shovel Knight Treasure Trove. Not really a collection, but all of the Shovel Knight, it's a great deal. Sid Meier's Civilization. See, like, even that, it feels so wrong to file Civ under Sid Meier's. But whatever. A lot of possible hours blown in that game. Scroll. The Hero Slayer. Not sure what that is. Oh, I kind of remember the cover. I don't know anything about the game. I think that was a... what do you call the Prime Days in July or something like that. I think that's what that was. Snipper clips plus cut it out together is a cute little party game. SMK 40th anniversary collection. Not gonna appeal to a lot of people, but there's a few gems in there in my opinion. Sonic Colors Ultimate. Sonic Mania plus Team Sonic Racing, just another double pack. Love those double packs. Sonic Mania plus Sonic Forces. Oh, that needs to be up. I'll move it. Plus Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD. Let me flip-flop these. Excuse me. Fractured but Whole didn't. You know, neither South Park game really appealed to me that much as a game, but I'm certainly glad they got made. But I would say neither of them is my type of RPG. Sparklight is a lot of fun, kind of an underappreciated or maybe slightly overlooked these days game. Probably not overlooked in its time. Splatoon 2 and 3 are definitely wife games. She likes Splatoon. I'm like fine with it. I'm not good at it. She's decent at it. Another one of the half-hearted THQ Nordic remasters or whatever you want to call them. Spyro Reignited Trilogy. I was much more excited, just the type of games I enjoy. I was much more excited for Spyro Reignited Trilogy than for the whole whiz bang of Crash titles, personally. Shakedown Hawaii is another one of the quote-unquote, I guess, bigger games that I have. It's not horribly expensive or anything, but not terribly common. That's the, I'll call it like a spiritual successor to Retro City Rampage. A birthday gift from Heather early last year. Where am I at? Oh, putting these away. Now, I show Shantae and the Seven Sirens and Shantae Risky's Revenge as limited run Best Buy versions. Couldn't tell you. I think Man, I don't even know where Half Genie Hero came from. I think it was payment from Benjamin. I think, and I also don't really know for sure why it doesn't look like a limited run deal. Which, you know, whatever. It's fine. Oh, I haven't organized these yet. Okay. Star Wars 2-pack, SteamWorld Dig 2, Streets of Rage, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Super Mario Party, Super Mario Maker, Super Mario 3D World, New Super Mario. I guess I'm going to put that at the front. I don't know. Super Mario Odyssey. OP. Goes before party, okay. Super Bomberman R. Stubbs the Zombie. Another half-hearted THQ bring forward, port forward, light HD update thing. Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Star Renegade. Honestly not familiar with that. Sure it's lovely. Renegades, sorry. Subnautica. 1 and 2 double pack. Or Subnautica plus Subnautica below 0, I guess. And another Star Wars double pack. And I think that's all the S's. There's a Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania over there as well. Star Wars Jedi Knight collection, Star Wars Racer and Commando combo. That's just what it says. It's a weird way to name it, but whatever. World Dig 2. That was a 2020 or 2021 gift from Mom and Dad. There's no snipper clips, actually. And you know what? So were the Mega Man games, like all of them. Or at least 3 out of the 4, but I can't remember where the 4th one came. So I'm just gonna give them credit for 4. They're great parents. They can add a credit. That's fine. Tremendous parents. Love you, Mom. Love you, Dad. Streets of Rage 4. It's new. I've played it on Xbox One. I love it. It's a great game. Subnautica plus Subnautica 2 or Subnautica below 0. It just it had high reviews. Very good reviews. I'd never heard of it, but good reviews in a double pack that was moderately affordable. Super Bomberman R was a very early Switch game gift for Mom and Dad. Like, I don't even know if it's 2020 or 2021, but I'm going to list it just in that same group. Super Mario Bros. U. Deluxe. I'm so sorry, I'm filing you out of order. Super Mario 3D World. Plus Bowser's Fury. Super Mario 3D All Stars. Super Mario Maker 2. Super Mario Odyssey. Super Mario Party. There's a theme here. Is that one? Yeah. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. That's all the S's finally? Good grief. Okay. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Cowabunga Collection, Shredder's Revenge. What order here? Cowabunga then. Well, it says the Cowabunga. I guess that's gotta go first. Them's Fightin' Herds, Tales of Vesperia, Definitive Edition. Treasures of the Aegean. Title Milestones. Haven't opened that one up yet. Treasures. Transistor before Treasures. Teslagrad. Trials after Treasures. Trials Rising. Trials of Mana. I suggest that Trials of Mana is a much better game of those two. Tetris 99, here we go. Trine Ultimate Collection. Trine Ultimate Collection. Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Tony Hawk 1 and 2. Terraria. Tales of Iron. Doesn't look like, it looks like my kind of game, and then the reviews I watched, that kind of turned me off, but I already had it. Unfortunately. Not very bright. Tiny Barbarian. And Turrican Flashback. Sweet. We're getting close, which is good because I'm getting tired. Tales. Iron. Crimson Night Edition. Oh yeah, the lights are flickering really bad in my background. Is that going to freak people out? Crimson Night Edition. Let's go flip the lights off. Hopefully what I've got on will be enough. A little more shadowy back there, but still not bad. Title Milestones. It's another one of those vomit everything into a box collections that I like, but I tend to not love a lot of Taito games. Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition. Each Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. Let's do some copying and pasting. Cowabunga Collection. Great collection, big fan. Terraria, Teslagrad. 9. Them's Fightin' Herds. That's a surprisingly good game. Deluxe Edition. Tiny Barbarian DX, a surprisingly decent game for like a game that just, it looks like kind of shovelware, but it's not bad at all. This is one I have on the Wii U and the Switch, and I've never opened or touched either. I don't know what it is. I just see the Square Enix logo on it or whatever. And this one's even published by Nintendo. Skater 1 plus 2. Glad they brought that back with most of the music intact. Transistor is another Best Buy. Trials of Mana I really liked, also the new version. Turrican Flashback. I feel like that's one I wish more people would have known existed. Pretty excited about having it on the Switch. 4 different Turrican games on there. Not the biggest OG Turrican fan, but I enjoy it. Okay, and I've got The Witcher over there too, let's not forget it. Y, W, X, W, Y, W, Y, Z, U and V, Y, Z, counting both Neos as W's, X, W, Z, X, U, W, 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 Y. Awesome. So let's go Umihara Kamwase Bazooka. Not sure. Untitled Goose Game. Very, very ballet. Umihara Kawase Bazooka. No idea. Untitled. Remember when all the rage was about the Untitled Goose Game? I remember. Very, very ballet. It's kind of a Heather party-ish game. We actually haven't really even played it yet, but it's the reason we bought it is because she likes that overcooked moving out, that sort of chaos party game. I don't know what else to call it. It is chaotic though. Okay, Wonder Boy, World of Simulators, Wild Guns Reloaded. World of Simulators, I forgot that was in here. World Ends With You, and Neo, The World Ends With You. WarioWare Get It Together. Windjammers is another Best Buy limited run. Wonder Boy the Dragon's Tramp. The Wild at Heart. Wild. Judge the Wild and Heart. That'll go here. Okay. WarioWare, get it together. Exclamation point. Not a big WarioWare guy myself. Wild Guns Reloaded. The Wild at Heart is one of those humble published games, humble games. Windjammers. That's a Best Buy. Limited Run. Wonder Boy Collection. Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap. Great game. The World Ends with You. Final Remix. Neo. The World Ends with You. Really don't know much about these games at all. World of Simulators. Cut that one in a trade. And then, what do we got here? XCOM 2 Collection, Xenoblade Chronicles, and Zeo Drifter. XCOM 2 Collection. Not a big XCOM guy, but it was very cheap. Blade Chronicles. Definitive Edition. Zeo Drifter came out with Mutant Muds collection. Not familiar with it personally, but same publisher. Kind of came to the Switch at the same time, if I'm not mistaken. We're under our last stack. Don't let me forget about The Witcher. Oh, I already did forget about The Witcher. The Witcher. How about right here? Wild Hunt Complete Edition. Not as big of a Witcher fan as most people. I just stick to the Skyrim. It feels more comfortable to me. And I put these in wrong order. Wait, no, I didn't put them in any order yet. Yonder. Ease 8. Ease 9. Yoku's Island Express. That's the one game I have that's loose, essentially. Yu-Gi-Oh! Yuru Kill. Not sure what that is. And Ease Origin. Excellent. Ease 8 is a great game. I haven't tried 9 yet. Ease 8 is great. Very big fan. Who's Island Express? CIB. No, it's not. It's the only one that's not. Loose. Getting in a hurry now. Yonder. Cloud. Catcher Chronicles. CIB. Ease 8. Lacrimosa of Donna. Ease 9. Monstrum Nox. Ease Origin. Can't not think of the song. Of the Duelist. Link Evolution. Another just far too long title. Yuru Kill the Civilization games. No idea what that is. Engine. Is that new? Is that new? Nope. Okay. No, this is Zombies Ate My Neighbors and Ghoul Patrol. Another Best Buy. And then Zorro. The Chronicles. That was unfortunately GameStop new as opposed to actual new. Gotta keep that loose one separate or bug me. Okay, I'm done. Also pretty tired. I'm glad it's done though. I needed motivated to do it. I'm thrilled to be done, and I'm thrilled that it's on my nice new white shelves. Very excited for those. Thanks. It was great. It's over. It's finally over.